Hello, welcome to Cosmic Love Tarot. The message I have for you today is let go. Let go of the past. The Divine has a message for you, and it's about you stepping into your potential. So the cards that I've got here for you is the messages from the Divine, what they want you to know. I've also got some numerology cards, so that's going to be really interesting, and some affirmations. Okay, so the message that I have from the universe is sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunity that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. Okay, let's go for the oracle cards first before we start, to lift up your energies. Underneath the deck is embrace your truth. Accept your true self, loving yourself and others unconditionally. Reach for the stars, dreams. Keep pursuing your innermost dreams and ideals. Okay, keep on moving forward. I feel that you've been slightly discouraged, not knowing exactly where you're moving to, not knowing exactly what you're meant to be doing. We never know. We never know. We just, it all comes in with, it feels like dribs and drabs. We get little bits of information just at the right time for us to look a little bit further, a little bit deeper, to understanding who we are. Okay, this is all for your vitality. Reignite your energies and embrace new beginnings with enthusiasm. Okay? This is for your new beginning. Okay, cherish the wisdom and experiences of the past, passing them to the future. Grow with the support of love and compassion, connecting to the strength of others. You are connecting in with other people. You could also be joining, it feels like, retreats or a circle, a connection of people where all like-minded people that you feel a lot of healing is taking place there. You're connecting in with the right people, but I do feel that you're still caught up in the past of letting go. You are flying high. Follow your dreams and transcend self-imposed limits. You don't quite trust yourself. You don't quite see your potential because you can't quite see where you're going. Change is happening. Dare to change and embrace new possibilities. That's where you're caught up. You're caught up in those crossroads of which way shall I go. It's about trusting the right decision. And there's no right and there's no wrong. I just wanted to say that, because either path you'll still learn something that you're meant to learn. Okay, so let's see what your spiritual gifts are. I think that will be a great insight. You will already know, so I'm hoping this will confirm for you. It's getting quite warm in here. I was cold all morning, but now I'm getting hot, and the energies are getting... Okay. Dream interpretation. Okay, you're being called to interpret your dreams to find deeper meanings, to bring clarity and guidance. I did talk about dreams interpretations in one of my readings. It's a good way of really learning about who you are, is through your dreams. So dream journaling is really good. Remote viewing, you have the ability to remote view, or you will have the potential to remote view. Could also be astral traveling. You're being called to explore, gaining information about distant, unseen subjects, objects, or locations. Okay. You could be also remote viewing just naturally when you are meditating. I remember when I was meditating, I was going like the speed of light over the sea, and I was going towards America, and I always ended up on this kind of fishing kind of deck. And at the time, I've never been in America, so it was really interesting. There must be some connection with America. I didn't know that at the time. I do know now why. Anyway, that could be what's happening with you also. You are being led towards teaching. I'm picking up here that you're going through a transformational mediumship that will bring in clarity and insights and healing for growth and transformation. You're either going to a coach, or you're going to a healer or a support worker, but you're also, this is your potential to become one yourself. You may already be one and helping others through helping them with their dreams, helping them with astral travel, remote viewing, opening up the third eye. Okay, underneath the deck is you're being called to explore messages in a deck of cards. Discover the guidance and the messages and future in your cards. Okay. I haven't got that here, but I remember my first, I didn't get a deck of cards. I was getting affirmation cards and angel cards, cards that would just inspire me to keep on moving forward. But you are being called to get cards. Cards is one where you work from. Maybe you're an energy worker. You're going to be an energy worker. Okay, from your angels. Could be also seeing repeated numbers, very synchronized. You could be experience synchronicities on a daily basis. Seeing repeated numbers, check it up, Google it, meaning of it, and then think about what was you actually thinking when you saw those numbers, where you saw those repeated numbers, and see what is the message, and see if it resonates. Okay, because the divine is doing their 50%, and I said that in my reading, one of my videos, that when you're got yourself a dream journal and you're learning about your inner world, that's your 50%, because you're learning about all of the symbols and what they all feel to you. A dreamer, your dream is personal to the dreamer. And so your 50% will also help you to understand when you're getting information from your spirit guides or your spirit family. They will come. If you can't hear them, you may just see them. And so whatever they're carrying, or the colour that they're wearing, or a particular garment, or whatever it might be, you will interpret it how you see it. So your dream world is very significant for you to learn about your inner world. And I was always told by my spirit guides, they will work 50%, you work 50%, and that will be your answer, your 100% of the information that you are receiving. Okay. Okay, let's get a number for you from your angels. My cat wants to go out now. Let me just put on pause for a moment. Okay, I just realised I didn't do my little dong, so can I do that before I start my angel cards? Okay, ready? Okay, thank you. Okay. 2121. Could be seen 2121. It's all about balance, balance and harmony, progress, enlightenment, and dreams. Even though you may be striving for meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. This number signifies that everything is aligning in your favour and your dreams are soon to be realised. How can you stay balanced while pursuing your goals? What small steps will you align with your dreams? Reflect on where you feel out of balance and make adjustments to restore harmony. Trust the universe is supporting you. Embrace the journey and move forwards with the faith in your dreams. So what is it that you want to manifest? The divine is with you and they are going to be supporting you. I just got drawn to 1551. Dreams, focus, faith, courage, goals and spirit. Focus on the positive and stay dedicated to your desired outcomes. It's time to invest your faith and efforts into the ideas and pursue your goals with unwavering determination. Your spirit is both beautiful and courageous. I love that. Okay, thank you. Okay. Let's see now for, what was these called? Soul Journey. Okay. Manage your time. Value your most precious assets. Okay, face the unexpected. Uncertainty is the only certainty. Face the unexpected. It teaches you to be adaptable, flexible. Because I think when we focus on believing, right, okay, I want to get to C and everything happens on my path, whatever path you choose, that's exactly what I want to do. On it, aim for C. But there are other things that comes up along the way. It could be an obstacle. It could be something else for you to look at first before you gain more insights to what it is that you're meant to be doing when you reach to C. That's the only way. A, B, C. Okay. So face the unexpected because it does happen. Be optimistic. Okay. I feel in the past you have been dealing with grief. This could be what you've been struggling to let go of. But it's through the experience. It could be a grief of a relationship, or it could be an actual physical loss. If you have experienced that, I send my deepest condolences to you. But through grief, through a loss of something, loss from the past, a loss a loss of a relationship, a loss of whatever it may be, put you on your path of making a decision what you want to do. That's for the highest good, for your highest good. It really feels like the divine is shining its light on you, bringing you insights to who you are and where you are being led to. It feels, this card really feels as if you've been in the dark night of the soul. It feels like you're just at the end of that tunnel. You're coming out into the light. You're coming out into the light. Okay. stepping onto a new timeline. It's beautiful cards. And stepping onto another timeline. That's what the path is. The crossroads. I'm hearing that song. Do I stay or do I go now? Do I stay? No. Do I stay or do I go now? If I stay, there will be trouble. If I go, it will be double. It's about face the unexpected. But you are guided by the divine. You are guided by the divine to step forward. Okay? Okay. Yeah, it's about having faith in your intuition, having faith in your abilities. Because you have doubted yourself. You're very expressive with your emotions. You're very tuned in. You're very tapped into your intuition. You're very good at communicating. That's where I felt that the future you, if you're not doing it yet, the future you is going to be more of a mentor or a teacher. But whatever it is that you've experienced in the past, it's through that experience that there's something there, there's something in that experience that has pushed you forward, but it's something that you're also going to teach about. But you're very good at communicating. Your throat is very clear. Your third eye is very clear. And I did talk about remote viewing. You may also be doing that right now. If you've got loved ones in spirit, also communicating with loved ones in spirit. But right now, the divine is asking you just to focus on one thing at a time. This looks quite interesting, doesn't it? Like your guardian angels. But also your spirit family. I'm picking up that you're having a lot of downloads, because this is what's happening here. A lot of downloads when you look here. Okay, right, onto the crown. You're getting a lot of downloads. You're getting a lot of information. It's making sense to you where you can see like where you're going to be at. You're in A. You're going into C. This is the only way I can see it really at the moment. Are you going into B and you know where you're going to be at C? And even though there is going to be obstacles along the way, those obstacles are also going to be where it's about something that you need to release, or it could be something that you are learning on a deeper level for you to get clearer clarity of when you reach that C, you're going to know exactly what it is that you want. But what's happening is, what the divine wants you to know is, don't stop flitting from one thing to another. I know it will all start to make sense, and it will make sense. It's like getting a jigsaw puzzle and putting another another jigsaw in the puzzle to form a picture. It's okay getting that puzzle, putting it in, seeing a little bit more of it, but still carry on moving in your journey. But don't focus too much on that particular picture of what you got, because it's all going to make sense. And every time that you recognize something else about yourself, you are releasing the past for you to gain more clarity, more inner strength, inner wisdom, inner knowledge for your, I'm going to still say see. That's all I keep saying. It's that see. That's strange. See, it's a seer. Because I keep saying seer. It's remote viewing. It's a seer. But to stay focused, still stay focused on where you're going. But you're just gaining more clarity of the lessons learned and more about yourself, more about the divine. It's trusting the information that you're getting as well as what you're learning about yourself. Okay? Harmonized life, going with the flow of the divine as well as the energies of, it's an eye, isn't it? Eye of Horus. Kind of. Looking in the camera right now, it reminds me of, there's the eye, but that's like a beak, or maybe a whale. Quite interesting. You may have connections with whales. You may have connections with the sea, Atlantis. So it's aligning your inner and your outer landscapes. Your inner and your outer. Yeah. So while you're walking on your path and you're putting another jigsaw to your puzzle and you're seeing a bigger picture, it's understanding what that jigsaw was. It's something that happened in your past, because your past, it feels the energy that I'm picking up. It's like your past and your future, your inner and your outer. That's the energy I'm picking up. But it's asking you still to stay focused. It's beautiful blue, which is the communication, the throat chakra. You're grounded. I see that as grounded. You may also work with crystals. You speak from the heart. Your heart is open. That's interesting. Defeat, doubt. And I did say tonight it was about letting go. Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. Defeat, doubt. Root the critic in the dark. I think it's the critical you, that you're not capable of fulfilling your dreams, but you are capable. This, I'm getting drawn to this. See that brown there? And there's brown, which is very, it's grounded. It's the root. It's the root cause of something that belongs to the past, of where you're doubting your abilities. Maybe you wasn't encouraged to express those when you was a child. And this is what you need to overcome and let go of, because you are capable. You can do it. We can all have self-doubt. Attend to your spiritual needs. Okay? Create a more prosperous life. It's about letting go, letting go. Letting go of the past. Letting go of a belief that you was not able to do what you know that you can do, because you've got the divine telling you to let go. It takes a lot of courage to let go. Okay. By letting go, what's going to be happening for you? Okay, listen to the voice within when it persists. I'm really picking up the second chakra. It's that passionate, it really feels that passionate ignition. Ignition, is that the right word? that passion within ignites the root chakra. It's going to, yeah, once you release that belief, that self-critical talk, self-dating yourself, you're going to release it, and it's going to be systems go. It's going to be a push forward. The second chakra, I don't know if you work with chakras, look into that, because the chakras will govern our emotional, mental, physical and spiritual well-being. So listen to the voice within when it persists, okay? Okay, be calm and keep going forward, which the other cards also said that. Which is the green. It's about your physical, what you love, what you really want to achieve in your life. Be calm with the changes. Be calm of letting go and keep moving forward. Keep going. Your third eye and also the throat. Trust in the wise spirits and your prayer will be answered. Your prayer will be answered. Trust. Put your trust in the divine. They are with you. Get your dream journal if you haven't already done it. If you're seeing repeated numbers, Google it. Just put the numbers in Google and it will come up angel number meaning. And then think about what was you actually thinking at that particular time when you saw those numbers. Because you're tapping into those synchronicities. You're tapping into the universe. And the universe is trying to speak to you and tell you, let go of the past. Okay, you're a spiritual healer. That's what you are. You're a spiritual healer. And helpers are with you. You've got helpers all around you. You've got people around you in your connections. You've also got healers in spirit. I'm picking up also Ascendant Masters. That's working with you. Jesus Christ is working with you. And I've also got Mary Magdalene. I brought this up yesterday. It's the same energy. True love can never really be lost. You've got somebody in spirit that's helping you. Got a really strong bond. To overcome, you first have to climb. And you have the ability to affect your destiny. Okay. Last card. You don't fear change, embrace it and grow. So when you feared of letting go, this is telling you to let go and grow. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay. So to clarify that, let's get Starseed. Okay, activated earth. A power place, ley lines, trust where you're led. Reminds me of Stonehenge in some way, but there are certain sacred sites around the UK, for example, a lot of sacred sites, but you may be drawn to certain sites for a particular reason. Let me know in the comment. That'd be really interesting. You could be working with ley lines. You work with energy. That's what I picked up. So powerful sacred sites could be very, very significant for you right now, because you're working with that energy. It's understanding that energy and what is that energy telling you. It's about understanding the information that you're receiving. Okay, you're a light body crystal grid transmission, and activation is taking place. It will be taking place if it hasn't already. Okay, you're stepping into the ethers, deep love. You're birthing. You're birthing. And the, okay, pulse the mother. Slow down and time in nature. Grounding is really important also. Grounding yourself into Mother Earth. And forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish to lead. And your soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. You start to remember where you're going, who you are becoming. So to let go of self-taught, self-doubt, self-criticism from the past you, because you know you are trusting in the divine, you are trusting in your intuition. You talk so lovingly and openly to others. I don't even know why you date yourself. I don't know why you date yourself. Your journey is beautiful. You're going the right way. I do feel that when that, I don't know which card it was now, where it's at the crossroads, and I said there's no right, there's no wrong path to take, because either path you're still going to learn something really, really important for you. Let's see what. Okay, love, unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection, attraction and selflessness. Okay, you have gone through a lot of pain, a lot of separation and loss. Now you are going through a transformation. You have, it is about releasing the past. It's about healing the inner child. Been doing a lot of shadow work, or needing to. Okay. Okay, I've got to give you what this card says. Right, the snake. There's a snake around you now. There could be, this could mean two things at the moment. It could be that there is somebody around you that can be very jealous and competitive where you're going. This could also mean the snake. We was in the year of the snake last year. It could mean that last year was very competitive, that there was a lot of competition, there was a lot of envy and jealousy around you. Okay, that could have been, so it could be either one or the other, or both. Okay, you're cutting ties and you are moving on from the past. You are going to let go. You are going to receive what you need, and progression is arriving. Yeah, okay, so this is about old dated beliefs, old dated way of thinking, and it was to do with letting go of the past. Your beliefs are changing, your thoughts are changing, you are changing, you're transforming, transitioning, and people are finding it difficult from your past. They're trying to compete with you, but you cannot compete with somebody that's already got a divine purpose. No one can take that from you. But it feels as if you're still thinking about something from the past, because this is to do with your inner healing. I feel that you've been through the dark night of the soul and you're moving out of that now, but there's still something for you to let go of, and that was all to do with self-taught of you're not good enough and you are good enough. Okay, messages of love is coming in. You're going to get a message that somebody's thinking about you. Now this is quite interesting. This is interesting. Okay, I did mention the snake from the past. It was also the year of the snake, but there could have been a snake in the grass around you, somebody that betrayed you, backstabbed you, to put you into the dark night of the soul. So it feels like you're out of that now. You come out of that. But you're going to get a phone call. You're going to get a message just to say, I'm thinking of you. Now, it could be somebody that you care about. It'll be a message of love and expressing love. But what I'm picking up here, you are the phoenix rising. You've been burned. You've now risen from the ashes. And you're setting new heights for your destiny. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, that's what you're going to be moving towards. So I need to know this phone call. Who was this phone call? Now, the card that I had underneath, the girl with the snake. Okay. Girl with the snake, charmed or used, enabling and boundaries. And that really feels that snake card here. So you're going to get a phone call for you to be careful. You know when I said about you going on your path and you will get obstacles? You did get a card about unexpected. And I said about being flexible, adaptable, because this is what it teaches us, to use our discernment and to keep on moving forward. But somebody who wants to know your information of where you're going, what your plan is, keep it to yourself. Okay, this is what I feel about this phone call. Okay, you are stepping into your blessings. You are going to get some information which is going to be good news for you for your future, which is going to help you to step into the business that you want, or project, something that you want to move to. Somebody is going to send you a message. It's going to be a text, call, email, or talking. That's good, but this one isn't. Okay, use your discernment, because that belongs to that. Okay, can you see that? Okay, that belongs to that. But now you've got abundance coming in on your path, and you've also got a tall king that's going to send you a message. This is to do with business, working together, something that you want to manifest. Okay. There was a chaser here, a chaser. Fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. Maybe that's what you've moved away from, because I've just put that on top of the Phoenix Rising. Okay. This person that emails you or texts you where it's to do with abundance, I feel there is going to be, going to ask you out for a coffee and a talk to build up a friendship. This is going to be your soulmate. The soulmates come in all forms. We can have many, many soulmates throughout our lifetime just to help us on our way. Yeah, to help us on our way. There's something that they see in you. It feels a potential of something. You've got dragonflies. You may be seeing dragonflies. Dragonflies is also about change and things coming to light and healing it. Now, this person could also be helping you to heal and release for you to move forward. Okay? I feel that you was gaslit from the past relationship, and it was very heartbreaking. It was a karmic relationship, and it's now ended. Okay? It's about healing your heart now. Addictions was from the past. Somebody from your past who wears glasses. Looks like sunglasses. But that's also kind of showing me where they are watching you without you knowing that they're watching you. I'm picking up a kind of energy with these sunglasses. Where people, yeah, watch people when they don't know that you're being watched by them. Yeah. So that's the past. And just bringing some confirmation there if this resonates with you, because you are ascending. You are moving into the right direction for you. Okay? But you are lacking confidence. You are lacking, yeah, it's like that self-sabotaging, that thought, those thoughts. You're going to release it. The divine is asking you to release that. Okay? Yeah, it's an ending of that past relationship. I am seeing a twin flame now. And I'm also seeing a coffin, so it's for a new beginning. Twin flame can also fall into the soulmate. But the coffin can also represent the past, the death of the past, a reborn and transition after a tragic ending. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give another message now from the universe with everything I've just said. Let's see. Okay, I've just split the deck and that's the card that came out. A chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than any you. Let me say that again. There are more beautiful things ahead than any of you. That don't quite make sense. There are more beautiful things ahead than there is of what you leave behind. Than there is of what you leave behind. They made a mistake with that. There are more beautiful things ahead than what you have left behind. The other side is, I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough and strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. Okay? Rise up, Phoenix rising, rise up and take that leap of faith into your new beginning. So I'll leave that there, and thank you for joining me. God bless.